We are in downtown Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Into the box, Kiki Bones. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Stroman looks in. Here's the 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
And I think this is exactly what you'd imagine the game plan is going to be. This is a guy that'll make you pay if you help him out and chase pitches out of the zone. So this was a patient start. He built the count to 3-1, and then he gets his pitch and comes through with the leadoff single.
Stepping in now, Rusty Red. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, and Holiday seems to be a little inconsistent when it comes to calling the corners. I don't think he favors hitters or pitchers necessarily, though. You're just not always sure what he's going to call with those spots.
There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Runner in scoring position with none out. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Rico Black stands in with a great chance to put his team on top before most fans have even settled into their seats.
Yeah, and jumping out to an early lead can be a big deal sometimes. It puts the opposition on notice right away.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A man at third with one away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
In now, J.J. Watts. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Sometimes in a situation, the throw was not even close at second base.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Second and third here, one man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
His nickname is Joey Bats, but Jose Bautista, he can play some serious defense as well. But I'll tell you, the arm as good as anybody's in the game. When we've seen him try to throw guys out at first base, we'll see if he tries that in this one.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Chubby Ali, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Big Daddy Kelly, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment here in Toronto for a look at John Gibbons' starting nine. EK, any thoughts?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball four.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jose Bautista takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back.
Just checking.
Runner at first here, one man out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Makeup call there?
Well, I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Brown is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. With a moment now, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Edwin Encarnacion set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with two away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. We've played an inning. No score. Antonio Moose makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Right side, hit hard. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Into the box, Shorty Mack, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Standing in, Coco Brown. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Stroman comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out.
Well, apparently the game plan is to try to test the catcher's arm out early. But it's not going to pay off for him here, as a good throw down to third gets him by a pretty wide margin.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Pompey looks up. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
And this is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez. Right side and right into the shift. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone down.
The left fielder, number 30, Kiki Bones.
Kiki Bones will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 LA. Russell Martin Strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Down 2-0 here early. They get the leadoff man on to start the second. See how they want to play things from here.
Dalton Pompey settles into the box for his first chance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, one away.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumb. A great location. It results in an easy pop-up.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
In now, Kevin Pillar. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. So he's done what he's needed to do.
Ryan Goins set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away. The 1-1 pitch. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2 pitch. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Rusty Red is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
To 2-2 now.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
He pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, Rico Flack. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. 1 away.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Into the box, J.J. Watts. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Stepping in now, Chubby Ali. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
In now, Antonio Moose pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Goins. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Still 1-2 as he fouled. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what he's doing up there. That's a second time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Red calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brown on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Shorty Mack is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Standing in now, Coco Brown. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And that's about the only way you can neutralize his speed.
Now batting,
just don't let him hit it. He's a real threat if he does get on, or just put the ball in play on the ground.
Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pompey waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kiki Bone.
Kiki Bones will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pompey is after it. Into the stands. He got it. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Watts has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Boy,
Now
and he's come out with a plan
First
against
baseman,
these hitters, and
Chris
he's executed that plan to
Colabello.
perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Colabello comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
That's right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Ground ball right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Rusty Red heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Hard hit ball to second. Goins fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Rico Black.
Into the box now, Rico Black, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know, he hasn't looked incredible out there on the mound so far, but he's pretty much done what he's needed to do. He's kept his guys in the game against a real good ball club.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
J.J. Watts will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Stepping in now, Chubby Ali got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 5, the Jays nothing. Dalton Pompey comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
In now, Kevin Pillar. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. You know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Ryan Goins in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Aaron Luke will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Antonio Moose will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Into the box, Shorty Mack, hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well.
Brown.
He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Coco Brown
will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Goins with the bare hand. Got him.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez. This one's flared out toward left. Pompey shading to his right. And the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5, the Jays. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Hit out toward second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them were singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Jose Bautista will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
The Jays Care Foundation is dedicated to supporting programs, groups, and activities that enhance the quality of life of children and youth. Since its inception, the foundation has contributed financially over $1 million to worthwhile programs in the Toronto area. For more information, please contact the Blue Jays front office.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Looking for his 10th strikeout, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Kiki Bones is set to get us started for the late.
Maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Rusty Red will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the 1-and foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Liner towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here, because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Stepping in now, Rico Black. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Chris Colabello will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The catcher, number 55.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Standing in now, Russell Martin. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
1 out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Dalton Pompey stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Steve Delabar will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Steve Delabar.
J.J. Watts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Bautista looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Base is empty here with nobody out. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Into the box, Chubby Ali. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is.
The first baseman,
Hat
number
trick,
6.
my friend. That's the third
Antonio
strikeout of the game.
Moose.
Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Into the box now, Antonio Moose. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, on his way to second now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Shorty Mack.
Shorty Mack gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. The 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Goins ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
In now, Coco Brown. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing and a ball line hard toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Kevin Pillar will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Number 3,
Pee-wee James is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Now at the plate, Ryan Goins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ball game.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
All right, fielder number 19.
Jose Bautista stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning.
And Matt, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere, but they didn't give up on it. And then all of a sudden you look up and they've got a great chance to push across a run.
Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back to Brett Cecil will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Justin Turner will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Cecil's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball.
How about it?
Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him in the letters.
Stepping in now, Kiki Bones hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Pompey. Gone! A solo shot here to left as this lead swells to 7-0.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Standing in now, Rusty Red. Fouled back. Hit hard on the ground at third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Rico Black.
Rico Black comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brown will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Russell Martin gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
And the runner back in standing.
Keeping him close.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon. This, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Dalton Pompey was their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really